you to be here at O'Day Playground. Give yourselves a round of applause for being on this hot and humid night. Unbelievable to be here for the 10th anniversary of the Tito Puente Latin Music Series. And for 10 years, you couldn't have had better partners than Berklee College of Music and IBA. So if you can give Berklee College of Music and IBA a huge round of applause. We're joined tonight by Vanessa Calderon-Rosado and, of course, Curtis Warner from Berklee College. We're so thrilled to have these partners, but we're also really thrilled to be here at O'Day Playground. The mayor has made an extraordinary commitment to Boston Parks, not only with the second shift that now comes down from Boston Common to take care of these parks down here in the South End, but also with the nearly $2 million investment that he's going to be making in Ramsey Park right down the street. So if you could give a round of applause for the person who not once but twice has put the largest Boston Parks Department budget in history before the City Council. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor of Boston, Martin J. Walsh.
Thank you, Chris. I was going to take this off, but thank you, Chris. And I want to thank Chris in the Parks and Recreation Department for all the great things they're doing in the city of Boston. As I drove here tonight, I was looking at all the different parks we have in the city, and they're all filled with people. So it's great to see our parks filled with people in every neighborhood in the city of Boston. I also want to say, you know, there's a lot of unrest around the country, and when you come to a park like this and you see the diversity of this park, this is unbelievable as far as people coming together of every different nationality, every different color, every different gender, all different people. And I was talking to somebody today, and he was talking about, he was down Castle Island over the weekend in South Boston, and he said he was there having a hot dog with a friend of his, and they were sitting there, and they looked on the bench, and he was watching the people walk around Castle Island, and he said the same thing I just said. He said the difference in change in the city is incredible, of people integrating each other, integrating with each other. That doesn't mean we don't have challenges that we have to overcome and challenges we have to work on every single day, but by seeing all of us together, we can send a message to the rest of the country that this is how we do it. So I want to thank you for being here today. I want to congratulate the Tito Puente Latin Music Series on your 10th anniversary. I was talking to Vanessa about the 10th anniversary, and it's so important that we continue to do this, and she explained how this grew. And I got to be honest, the first person I met coming in the park was from Maine. Where are you? A gentleman from Maine, right here. The second person I met was a gentleman from Brighton. Where are you over here? Brighton, the house. So you really think about the neighborhood, we have people coming in. So the South End is from Lynn, Massachusetts. All right, so the South Enders that are here are like, wait a second, before you come in, you gotta check out once in a while, because we gotta make sure we have enough room for us. I'm only kidding. Thank you very much for coming in. Eastie's in the house, Dorchester's in the house, Somerville's in the house. That's not bad, we're gonna keep going. I also want to thank the Berklee School of Music and IBA for their great work. Thank you so much for everything you do. I'm gonna recognize you in a second. Bringing quality programs to our park, bringing music, bringing dance, bringing different cultural activities and community activities. This certainly, as I said earlier, is unbelievable when you see a public space that can be used for families, that can be used for kids, can be used for talent, can be used for everybody in between. So again, I want to thank you all for this. As Chris mentioned about the parks budget, the largest parks budget in the history of the parks this year, as well as last year was the largest at that particular moment. It's important to invest in our public spaces because everybody can use the park. As you look around, you see, I saw a little baby here, she's probably about a month old. She's somebody who might be in their 70s and 80s and maybe even 90s. So that's what parks are for. They're for everyone in between. So again, I want to thank you. Tomorrow I'm looking forward to kicking off the festival, and we're going to do some more partying this weekend. So I'm very excited about that as well. And now I'm not going to talk long because I think I'm between you and the band behind me, and you didn't come here to listen to me talk, I can tell you that. I want to just recognize a few different people. I want to recognize Berklee School of Music in recognition of the 10 years of their partnership, working with us here, making sure the talent's here. And not just that, but the great work. Berklee does some incredible work in our city with our young people. They partner with, I know, Boston Arts Academy, who has done some performances there and some other schools. So I want to thank Berklee. Mark, come on up here. Thank you very much. Curtis, I mean, sorry. And I'll let Curtis talk in a second, don't go far. And I'm gonna ask, the next recognition is to Iba and Vanessa and the incredible work they do. In case Vanessa hasn't told you, they're gonna be working across the street and development across the street. Every time I see her, she reminds me, and I knew it. You know, she does some incredible things for the community. So I want to ask Vanessa to come up here again for partnership in the 10 years in this series. I'm going to stop talking so you can blame these guys if it rains.
They push me out first because they know I have the least to say. Well, I just want to say on behalf of Berklee College of Music and our partners, Iba and Vanessa, and to thank our mayor. I have to tell you, Mayor Walsh, I've seen him like 2 or 3 times in the last month, and it's always been at an art-focused event. First time it was at Berklee, where he did a press release about out-of-school time programming, and much of it had to do with the arts, and then the Boys and Girls Clubs, and again, the arts was a big priority. And first time I met him was at Jazz at the Fort. And that was the best picture we took there. So, that was, oh, he was campaigning. So, anyway, just want to say thanks everyone for coming out to support this. Abria Smith is over there. Would you just wave or come out or something? You know her more than me probably, because she and Eve from our staff do a lot of the work. And also, I want to thank our Human Resources Department for collaborating with us. And again, Eva, Vanessa, incredible. All the people, I almost said something in Spanish, but I promised I would not. They said your accent's fake, man, so I won't do it. But, no, I can't, Alex. But thank you very much. And Vanessa, she can say stuff in Spanish, man, like,
Gracias, Curtis. Y buenas noches y bienvenidos a Day Park y al 10º aniversario de la serie de música Tito Puente. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the 10th anniversary celebration of the Tito Puente Latin Music Series, and welcome to Day Park. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for the recognition, and Curtis, this is a great collaboration between the city, Berklee, and Eva. And it all came down as part of a conversation with Alex Alvear, who will be playing tonight. I know you're waiting to hear him. But we wanted to activate the park 10 years ago, to bring people out, to make it safer, to make it vibrant for everyone, like the mayor was saying. And he had this great idea and reached out to Berklee, and we reached out to the city, and here we are 10 years later. So this is fantastic. So this wouldn't be possible without this great collaboration, the work from Berklee staff, the city staff, EVA staff. So thank you all for all the work that we do here. A couple of things before I close. Like the mayor said, tomorrow we'll be kicking off our Festival Betances. The parade starts at 6 p.m. at Plaza Betances. I hope you will join us. And then we're going to be here all weekend with great events till Sunday night at 8 o'clock. So please join us throughout the weekend. And also we have additional information not only about the festival, but everything that we're doing in arts and programming and classes. So make sure you stop by and get more information. And I want to give a shout out and thank you to Felix Arroyo, our very own Felix Arroyo, the city's chief of Health and Human Services, for being here and always supporting us. Thank you, Felix. So without any further ado, I want to bring out Aria Smith from Berklee College of Music, who will introduce you to the great event tonight. And remember, this is for you. Make it yours. Come out, dance, have fun. Y gracias por venir. Buenas noches.
Hey everybody, how you feeling? So as you see, we ordered good weather. It was iffy earlier, but we said it is going to be great tonight. This concert will happen. So I'm gonna read a brief bio, and then I'm gonna put someone on the spot